What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And like always, you can't have the three-way dance unless there's three of us, and this time there are three of us. So joining me as always is Shelby, aka Shubs.
Yes, hello.
Are you here or are you not here?
No.
I figured. And joining me as always, 99 red balloons go by, Nick.
You and I in a little toy shop buy a bag of balloons with the money we got. What's up, everybody? I'm not jet-lagged anymore. I shouldn't be after 2 weeks anyway.
That would be a medical condition.
Yep.
So we are coming off our worst listened to episode ever. So
yeah.
That'll show us.
Yeah.
Hey, it could have been due to the holiday. Or days, if you will.
Don't make excuses for them.
Well, but if we want them, as in those that do listen, to come back, we got to come up with something.
We got to be nice. It's the new year, man.
Somewhat.
Yeah, the only thing nice that Shelby has done has been vote against our new game of whose ass is it anyway. That's the only thing he's done nice. But anyway,
I was trying to advocate for male asses as well, so you know.
I mean, hey, we could have did that. I mean,
I was trying to appease Shelby on that.
Yeah, I mean, we could have did both. I don't know. It's a work in progress. But we do have something new here for you tonight that we will get to. Plus, we're going to play It Came From eBay. We're going to play three-word dance. You guys have three-word dances or no?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And we're going to talk about some news. And, of course, we're going to talk about WWE's recent premium event, as they're now called now. Live premium event, as they're called now. Day one. But first, let's get into some news here. And the first bit of news let's talk about here, The Rock recently, well, I wouldn't say recently, now it's been almost 2 years ago, he bought the XFL from Vince McMahon, even though it was kind of going successful, but coronavirus said, oh, that shit's working. We're going to stop that shit. Apparently the season was supposed to start this year, but The Rock has pushed it back again. It is now starting in 2023. So, disappointed or no?
I mean, to be honest, I had no idea it was like actually a seasonal thing until like I saw that it was doing well, and then Corona was like, nope, and then bankruptcy followed by The Rock buying it, and I'm just like, I don't really care either way. Like, whatever, man.
I watched a couple of the first games in the newer season, 2021, I guess, or 2020. Sorry, Jesus Christ, it's been 2 years of this shit. I thought it was kind of interesting, and I am, upset that they're not going to be playing this year. Not that I would have watched a lot of it, but it's too bad that their deal fell through with the CFL too.
Did it?
Yeah, they decided to part ways. That was like
y'all had the same argument about the CFL on like 3 episodes ago or 4.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we talked about this before. That's why they postponed it too, I think, because he needed more time to kind of figure out. I don't exactly know, but I thought I heard that was part of the reason why they postponed the season.
In other words, The Rock ain't gonna get any season off the ground because nope.
Well, he personally announced that it was being pushed back, so it's not like one of his cronies did it. So maybe he's.
I suppose.
Maybe he's really hands-on with the XFL when he has time.
I think he probably is.
When during his busy acting schedule.
Yeah.
But speaking of somebody who has time in their busy acting schedule, Johnny Knoxville is officially a participant in this year's Royal Rumble. Shelby, what do you have to say about that?
I hope he gets thrown over the top rope instantly.
Nope, I'm calling it now. Either Big E or Johnny Knoxville win it.
It is so not Johnny Knoxville. If it's Johnny Knoxville, then whoever he faces needs to squash him in 2 seconds. I
wouldn't be shocked if he won.
They're trying to get some more of that Bad Bunny money.
I would not be shocked one bit if Knoxville won.
Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
I can't wait though for the buzzer, like the wow, 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 and then just he comes out. It's gonna be fantastic. Like when that music just like, oh man.
I guess it's better than a pay-per-view being themed after zombies.
Sentimental favorite, John Knoxville. Otherwise, I'm thinking Brock's gonna find a way to win that shit.
I fucking hope so. I really do.
After
Brock Lesnar wins that Rumble, oh my god, I'm going to throw whatever device I am watching the Rumble on across my fucking room.
Big E got shit.
We'll get there. We're reviewing that later.
Yeah.
But speaking of titles, tonight, as we're recording, as people know, we record during NXT, and tonight is NXT New Year's Evil. And I don't know if you guys read this or not, but you guys probably have. But tonight there is a unification match between the North American champion, Carmelo Hayes, and the Cruiserweight champion, Roderick Strong. Well, we have an official name of what that title is going to be called once they're unified. Have you guys heard what the name is?
Yeah.
No.
The North American Cruiserweight Championship.
In other words, Roddy Strong's winning.
Oh my God, why?
I doubt it. I think Carmelo's going to go over. Carmelo's too hot right now. Yeah, I think Carmelo's more over than Strong. Strong is still technically black and yellow, so I think that they're going to put Carmelo.
But here, the big issue is that McIntyre's out. Reigns got the COVID, or the big homie, as Pat McAfee would say. They need somebody on SmackDown. Like, so does Roddy win and Carmelo get called up? Like, I don't know. Like, something's fucky about it.
Why? It's just so they can call him up and release him in like 2 months? Why?
No, he's a Vince product. He wouldn't get released in 2 months.
Okay. Tell that to Bearcat Lee.
Yeah, but Bearcat here, Keith Lee was brought in by Triple H, same as Killer Cross.
But I'm saying the Bearcat was like a repackaging by Vince. The modern day gladiator of Karrion Kross was a repackaging by Vince.
That's the modern day Spartacus gimmick that Ric Flair was supposed to get from Jim Hurt. Fucking bullshit.
Speaking, oh man, I'm doing great with segues tonight. Speaking of people leaving, Toni Storm decided to say fuck this shit, did a table flip, and left WWE. She apparently competed in a triple threat match at a house show in Washington, D.C., and decided to say, fuck it. You know what? Paid for her own flight home out of her own pocket and said, you know what? I quit.
That's
and they said,
amazing.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah, they were just like, all right, if you're that pissed off, then we're going to let you go.
Well, there is something to be said about that, too, I guess. If you don't want to be here, you know, we make you stay. But at the same time, just the fact
Yeah, I mean, look at Jordan Miles. I mean, they tried getting him to stay, but then once he made that video rant saying, I fucking hate WWE, I fucking hate this company, they're like, all right, you can go then.
Yeah. But like, so she's from New Zealand. Did she fly all the way back to New Zealand?
No, I think she has like a home in Florida. You know,
okay,
yeah, she's with somebody like on the roster, I think.
Because that would be incredible if she actually paid for that flight to go all the way back to New Zealand just to get the fuck away from them.
But apparently, she released a statement earlier that was basically taking jabs at Charlotte. It was basically like, I've missed birthdays, I've missed christenings, I've missed this and that, and I'm getting tired of having to bow down to people, not only in the ring but outside the ring. So she was like, "This isn't worth it for me. Fuck it." So apparently,
I mean, when your family's in New Zealand and you work in North America, you're probably not going to get home very often for most of that shit. But I mean, good for her for fucking leaving if she was that upset about it, you know?
Exactly, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess WWE just kind of treats your home life as like a cancer that can't be removed. Hey, speaking of cancer.
Wow. Not so good. Not
wow.
So good.
I was doing good with my segue, so like I had to set it up. Jim Ross, who was recently diagnosed with skin cancer, revealed last week that he is cancer-free.
So cancer
Why
can
not?
be removed.
So cancer can be removed. Well, some of them can't.
Yeah.
But I think we did mention this on the last episode, but I'll go ahead and bring it up again here. But a member of our dream commentary team, Don West, sadly, his cancer has returned. So where one cancer is gone, another one is reborn from the ashes.
That's the bullshit.
I know.
It's like the phoenix
get-
that rose from the ashes.
I know, man. We got to get Don West better. I don't know how, but we got to get Don West better.
Yeah.
Because if I start a wrestling promotion this year, Don West is like my number one draft pick.
Don West should be
This
anybody's
year.
number one draft pick.
I'm just saying, because let's just say, knock on wood, if the cancer takes him, then hey, I don't have that much time left.
Okay, but what says you're going to be able to
I don't know.
do that this year?
I don't know. I just want Don West.
Well, yeah,
We all want Don West.
there is a GoFundMe set up.
Hmm.
You know.
I mean,
you
I
can
don't
donate.
have any like internal plans for the federation. But hey, speaking of internal plans, there's been a lot of vignettes airing since October for the arrival of Veer. And it's starting to become a running joke. It's just like Emelina all over again. But the news is that while they're airing these vignettes, there's actually no creative direction for him once he arrives.
Wow, surprise, surprise.
They actually have no plans for him. They actually have nothing for him, but they just keep airing the vignettes.
Shanky is doing better than Veer, and that's what.
Well, Shanky is a better name.
Big Shank is a better
Yeah.
Shank.
Come on, Shanky.
What?
Show me Shanky. Shanky Daddy.
But apparently Veer did compete on an episode of Main Event. I know we don't really count Main Event as a debut, but he did compete on an episode of Main Event.
Daddy Shanky. There we go. That's a good one.
Shank Daddy.
Shank.
Shank Daddy.
Shank Daddy.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Shank Daddy. Oh, wait. Shank Daddy all with it. Getting shanky with it. No.
Getting shanky with it. That would work in basic thugonomics age of John Cena, but not now, man.
Get Shanky with it. I don't know if that would work in basic thugonomics age. Like,
Well,
could you
no,
slap that?
it would have worked with shit roll, but we know what
Or-
happened.
yeah.
Word life. This is basic shakeonomics. Word.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but I didn't have a nice segue for that one. Oh well, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, 6 out of 7 ain't bad. But WWE released their top 25 matches of 2021. Did you guys see what number 1 was? Shelby.
I did not.
Oh, you're gonna love what number 1 was.
Oh,
That was disgusting.
I mean, it wasn't a bad match.
Wasn't
but
a
do I
bad
think-
match, but it was
But do I
not-
think it should have
no,
been number 1? No, hell
absolutely
no. But
not.
WWE has voted the number 1 match of 2021 being. Hold on, you know what? Wait. Before we even do it, hold on. I have the list pulled up. So let me just run through quickly what the matches are, 25 through 1. Okay.
This is rotten.
25 is, I'm going to go 25 through 1, so I don't have to say the numbers all the way through. Okay. So starting with 25. Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Hell in a Cell match. RK Bro versus the Usos, champions versus champions, Survivor Series. Goldberg versus Lashley, no holds barred match, Crown Jewel. Roman Reigns versus Edge, Money in the Bank. I think this one should be a little higher, but Walter versus Ciampa, NXT UK title match, Stand and Deliver. Roman Reigns versus Cesaro, WrestleMania Backlash. The women's War Games match. Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus, no holds barred match, Fastlane. Seth Rollins versus Cesaro, WrestleMania. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, Last Man Standing. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm not going to read all the names. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Gonzalez, Last Woman Standing. Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne, NXT title match. Edge versus Seth Rollins, SummerSlam. This one, I didn't really think it was that good to be on the top 25. I mean, it was decent, but Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Fatal 4-Way ladder match from Raw. This is the top 10. Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Miz and Morrison, which I'll give them that one. That match was one of those ones that had no business being that good.
Mm-hmm.
9 is Big E versus Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns, triple threat match from Raw. Number 8 is the men's War Games match. Number 7 is Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair from Money in the Bank. This one I don't think should be on here because I don't think it was that good, but Roman Reigns versus Cena from SummerSlam. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, champion versus champion match. That should be like number 2.
Yeah.
Because number 1 should, I'll tell you right now, number 1 should be Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair at SummerSlam because that was beautiful. Number 4 is Walter versus Ilya Dragunov.
This is some bullshit.
See, that should have been number 1 to me.
Yeah.
Then you're really going to be pissed.
Oh boy.
Number 3, Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania Night 2. Sasha Banks versus Belair, WrestleMania Night 1. Now, hearing all those matches, Shelby, what do you think number 1 could be?
Oh, God. Is it a match that I absolutely hated?
Maybe. Number 1, Edge versus Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell match, Crown Jewel.
Oh, my God.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
That's
fucking stupid.
I knew you were gonna fucking hate that when I saw
Fuck.
it. Like some of those I have no problem with, like Ilya Dragunov, Walter, even Bad Bunny. You know, like y'all can say, people can say whatever they want about celebrities and wrestling, but Bad Bunny put in the fucking work, he put in the time, and he put on a fucking outstanding match at WrestleMania, and I think number 10 is perfect for that list.
Until Johnny Knoxville.
Oh yeah. All right, so that was the news stories we had here this week. So now let's move on to our games that we like to play here. It came from eBay and the 3-word dance. Let me just get my eBay list here because, man, I'll tell y'all right now, it's starting to get hard to find some stuff for this eBay game. Telling you right now,
Starting to get hard to think of people for the 3-word dance.
Yeah, sometimes I have problems with that, but then I think of some ones here. So the score is currently 19-17. Nick is up. So let's find some items here. Like ass blasters are really getting hard to find. Giggity. So where's my commons at? Okay, yeah, because I got some new commons here. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, no, let's go with this because I found this when I was looking up Chris Benoit because I was going to start looking up like items from your guys' favorite wrestlers. And this is when I looked up Chris Benoit and found the wrestling belt that said world's greatest dad. And it shook me for a second. Because I just scrolled right past it like, oh, world's greatest dad. That's real cute. And I was like, wait a minute. What did I look up again? All right. So this is a issue of People magazine. This is the issue that has Chris Benoit on the cover after the infamous murders. So Shelby, I usually let the winner go first, but since this is technically Shelby's favorite wrestler ever, I'm going to let him take it here. Shelby, how much is this issue of People magazine with Benoit on the cover going for?
I have this magazine.
$20. $20.
And Nick, how much is it going for on eBay?
I'm starting to try and think where the fuck it is, though.
Okay, we're not playing where's the shit from eBay. We're playing.
Otherwise, I don't think I'd win.
I have it.
One. Yeah.
Well, I was wondering where it is so I could potentially sell it, but like, damn.
This isn't an ass blaster, so it's probably not worth it.
No, well, but I mean, there's been some high price items come up on the.
I still can't see it be more than $100.
Well, I don't know. Let's go for 75.
$75.
Yeah.
All right, and Nick, you get that one because it is no, I'm sorry, Shelby gets that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Shelby gets that one because it's actually only going for $13.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, okay. Here's one I want to do. All right, here we go. All right, the second common one. This is a 1999 WWF sealed box of fruit snacks.
Wow.
And they featured the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, Undertaker, The Rock, and Sable. You get 10 packs in the box. So, Nick, how much is this box of delicious, probably still delicious fruit snacks going for on eBay?
I was going to say probably still delicious because they're like genetically modified and shit.
Yeah.
They got all the chemicals in them.
As long as it's still
And they're
sealed,
sealed. That's right.
Still
They're
sealed.
still sealed.
Never
too.
been opened.
they'll be totally fine.
Mm.
Expiry date will say like 19 or 2001 or something, but they'll be fine.
$49.75.
$9.75. And Shelby, how much are these delicious fruit snacks going for on eBay?
$45.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
I like how you always say that, but then you always win the point when you do that.
Usually.
Well, he did. He won the point because they're actually going
Fuck.
for $69.
Oh, hell. All right, cool.
$69. All right, now it comes down to the ass blast. Having a little constipation with that one, aren't we?
Too much cheese.
Yeah, a little bit. So Nick, would you like a Nintendo item, a Public Enemy item, or a Shawn Michaels item?
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. All right. Damn, I was really hoping you'd do Shawn Michaels too.
What was it? Play Dude or Playgirl, I mean?
No, it wasn't Playgirl. Fuck it, we're doing Shawn Michaels.
All right.
All right. So these are Shawn Michaels, HBK, Heartbreak Kid, Red Heart sunglasses, not to be used for actual sun protection. That's what it said on there. These were only available at the house shows. So, Shelby, how much are these single pair of heart-shaped, red-tinted Shawn Michaels branded sunglasses going for on eBay?
They're not signed, and remember, he's not dead.
Not signed, no best wishes, not.
But you can't get them anymore unless you pay this money, so they are still worth something.
He's also not dead, though, so I mean,
Yeah,
how much
but
do
you still
really
can't
want
get-
to pay for these.
But also remember the prices of
mean-
Razor Ramon and Bret Hart
Yeah.
and Undertaker shit, and they weren't dead.
I was gonna
All
say,
those
when it comes
fingers.
to these ass blasters, I don't generally want to pay the price. So.
Except for them best wishes boots.
Yeah, well, those I would give my left liver for if
Your
I
left
could.
liver?
Yeah.
You only
You have a
have
right
one
one?
of those.
What's that?
Hey, if you have two livers, you're gonna want to go to the doctor there, pal.
I know,
Yeah.
right? You're thinking
Yeah.
kidneys, dude.
Yes, kidneys. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word. I was like, why did I get this wrong? $5,000.
$5,000. All right. And Nick, how much are the Shawn Michaels, that whole thing going for on eBay?
That whole thing.
I'm not reading. I'm not saying it again.
Fuck. 9,300.
9,300. All right. And looks like Shelby is going to get a point here.
Hell yeah.
It's total. So it's now 19 to 8. Yeah, 19 to 18 because these sunglasses on eBay are going for the price of $5,699.95.
And suck on that to you.
I'm still winning there, pal.
That's okay. I'm coming back up.
All right. Now we move on to the other game that we like to play here that we've all gotten in on. That is the 3-word dance, where we give 3 different words about a wrestler, and see if we can make the connection to him here. And I didn't give the scores the last time we're on. So the scores currently are me with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Nick with God knows how many, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44. And I believe Shelby with 37, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. Because these two get together and fucking plan their fucking shit. So
Yeah. Hey, did you keep number 2 the way it was this week, Nick?
What?
Never mind.
All right, I'm just gonna go right to hard mode right now. Fuck it.
What the hell are you talking about?
All right, your 3 words are Atlas. O, as in the letter O. And towel, like as in something you dry off with.
Mr. Perfect?
No.
Slava Simba.
No.
What?
Atlas, O, and towel.
Val Venus.
No.
Fuck. You really went to hard mode. We were just fucking around.
Now we're gonna start actually doing it.
No, that's not a plan, actually. I just.
I'll give you an easy one next round.
Randy Savage.
Hint. No, not Randy Savage. Hint. ECW.
As.
No.
Atlas. Oh.
Sabu?
No.
Okay.
Atlas. Oh.
And towel.
Oh. Bill Alfonso?
No.
Bleh.
Should I just go ahead and mark this for no contest? Or?
Yeah. No, I got nothing.
Oh, Shane Douglas.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, I got nothing.
All right. Ricky Ortiz.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna get that.
He was originally known as Ricky Atlas, or I'm sorry, Atlas Ortiz. I'm sorry. And then his move was the Big O Splash. Towel, he had the Rally Towel, and he was on the reboot of ECW.
It's pretty sad that when you said ECW, all I could think of was the original ECW. Not a thought of the new ECW.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah. All right. Your 3 words are?
Blue Meanie.
No.
Fuck.
It's only 2 words. Hell, calling, name.
Hell calling name.
Yep.
Undertaker?
Nope.
Kane?
Nope.
Hell.
Midian?
Nope.
Viscera?
Nope. Little more recent. Little more recent than that.
Hell.
Killer
Quite
Cross?
a bit. No, well, no.
Hell.
Judas Macias?
No, it's Messias, isn't it? Messias?
No, it's
No,
Macias.
Macias.
Is it Messias? Okay, no.
Hell calling.
Necro Butcher?
No. I think you're going a little bit too hardcore.
Fuck.
Hell.
Sting?
Nope.
Darby Allin?
Nope.
Jimmy Abbott?
Wrong company.
Marty Skrull?
Nope.
Brody King?
Nope.
PCO?
Nope. Still wrong company.
Fuck. Well, that takes out 2 of them, so what we got left? The NWA and Impact.
No, there's another one that I didn't say was out of the list.
So it's WWE.
Well, I mentioned somebody that was in Ring of Honor and you didn't say nothing.
No, I did. You said, I can't remember who you said, but I'm pretty sure.
Marty
Yeah.
Skrull.
Well, it used to be, I guess.
Oh! No. Is it Danhausen?
No.
No.
Hint.
The hint's going to give it to you. It's going to be a race. I'm warning you right now. Almighty.
Bobby Lashley?
Bobby Lashley. Hell Be Calling His Name was his theme song in like 2007. Hell will be calling his name. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, man. That was a great song.
Like in TNA?
No, in fucking WWE, his last run when he was on Raw. Because
There
hell
was
will
no-
be calling his name.
There was no lyrics to that.
Yes, there was.
Are you sure?
Yes, I very well remember this.
Hold on, I'm rocking a wiki on it right now.
Because I don't.
Let me see here. Yeah, Hell will be calling his name, Bobby Lashley. Yeah.
I think it's your name actually, but yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah. All right, Nick, what do you got?
Squared. Censor. Recon.
Kelly.
Nope.
Oh.
Did you say Recon?
Yep.
Squared. Censored.
DC3.
Nope.
Ah. That's cubed.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Squared, censored, recon?
Censor, like just there's no ED on there.
Oh,
And-
censor. Okay.
Yeah, and then recon.
B2.
What's his name?
Bull
Bull
Buchanan.
Buchanan.
Well, yeah, that's the right answer.
All right, I'll give
Both
me.
got that.
I'll give me and Shelby one for that. Okay.
Cheap.
Squared because B2, right to censor, and then he was recon in the Truth Commission.
Ah, okay.
All right. I think I made this easy, but I'm gonna try it here. 3 words are speech, cartwheel, horseshoe.
Matt Morgan,
No, what?
speech impediment.
And the other 2?
Nope.
Okay.
Johnny Stamboli,
No.
Chuck Palumbo,
No.
Nunzio.
No. Did I say Italian and didn't realize it?
No, but I thought horseshoe, and then like, never mind.
Speech, cartwheel, horseshoe.
Carmella?
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't make it easy. All right.
Class.
When I was writing this down, I was like, oh my God, this is too easy.
Horseshoe, cartwheel.
Never
Sign up.
underestimate the stupidity of us.
Hey, we just got put in the, well, no, it's not lockdown until 12:01, but we're basically in lockdown again. Let's give us a break here.
Yeah.
Alcohol sales are going through the roof, so.
I wrote horse hoe.
Horseshoe.
Horseshoe, cartwheel, speech.
Cartwheel speech. Who the fuck did cartwheels?
I mean, there's a lot of girls that do cartwheels. I just.
Who said it was a girl?
Well, it's fair.
Any member of the Spirit Squad.
No.
All right.
Vito?
No.
Oh, see, that was his name. Fuck. Dress wearing fuck.
Dress wearing fuck.
Speech. Need a hint?
Yes.
I think this will give it away. I think. I don't know. Your hint being Kentucky. A Kentucky country boy.
Jim
Trevor
Cornette.
Murdoch?
Oh my God. No and no.
Whatever your Kentucky.
Hillbilly
is the first
Jim.
thought that comes
There
to
you go. Hillbilly Jim. Speech because he gave like one of the longest fucking speeches in Hall of Fame history. Cartwheel because he would do cartwheels and shit. Horseshoe because he wore that horseshoe necklace. And Kentucky, he's from Kentucky and country boy. You don't go messing with a country boy, country boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember the country
It
boy.
took y'all way longer to get there than I anticipated.
All right. Next 3 words. Phone.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, fuck. God
Fuck.
damn. You got it off of one.
Or the other 2 just for shiggles.
Midnight and Danger. And then the hint was going to be Advocate.
Oh, damn. Your hints are just
Oh.
giving them away.
Man,
Well, I don't want no
Raw
count
last night.
contest
The
to do it.
opening of Raw last night was terrific.
Yeah. I
Fucking
watched
lights
the
come up. Here's Heyman. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Because I knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah.
All right. So your next 3 words: extreme, mom, and dude.
Did you say mom?
Yep.
MOM?
Yep.
Extreme, mom, and dude.
Cactus Jack?
Nope.
Is it John Laurinaitis?
Nope.
Shelton Benjamin.
Nope.
Extreme. Dude.
Riddle?
Nope.
Extreme mom, dude. Buff Bagwell?
Nope.
See, I was thinking that, but nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, mom kind of fit.
Well, mom fits. I don't know about dude.
Wasn't he that 70s guy?
That was Mike
No.
Awesome.
Oh.
We talked about that.
I mean, fuck, I don't remember. Sometimes you guys talk and I just like zone out.
Good to know.
Hint.
Hint. Question mark.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That helps. Josephus?
No.
Question mark, mom, dude. Jim Neidhart?
Nope.
Sting?
Nope. Same current company.
Darby Allin?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, is it a pair?
No.
Trent?
What's his full name?
Trent Beretta.
Yep. So,
Oh,
Dude Busters, he was
Dude
part of
Busters.
the ECW New Talent Initiative. His mom, Sue, and the question mark, Trent.
Yeah. I like how
There we go.
earlier a clue was ECW. And you're like, all I can think of is the original ECW. And one of your guys was from the new ECW.
Yeah, see, that's how that goes. No explanation.
All right. This one here, I purposely did to fuck with y'all. If y'all get it, I'll be pretty impressed.
I got Salvatore Sincere. Don't run anything past me at this point.
Well, y'all couldn't get it took y'all a while to get Hillbilly Jim. All right.
Yeah, at least still did.
Your 3 words are glasses, royal, 5.
Mabel?
King Booker?
No and no.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
No. I can already tell y'all are gonna be pissed when I tell you.
Edge.
No.
Kurt Angle.
No.
Harley Race.
No.
Who else was King of the Ring? Bret Hart.
No.
Randy Savage.
No.
He's just
The
gonna
Rock.
keep guessing kings until you
I
see
know.
the ring.
I never said it was a King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Damn. Sheamus.
Glasses, royal, 5.
5 is throwing me off so hard right now.
Oh,
Alan
it's not.
Angels.
No.
Wait, is he even 5?
What?
I don't think he's even 5 in the Dark Order. Never mind.
Oh,
Y'all are gonna be so mad. I wrote this down purposely to fuck with y'all. I was gonna
Triple
save it
H.
for a rainy day, but it clouded up real quick. What did you say?
Triple H.
No.
Queen Charmel.
No.
Glasses.
You said that with such confidence. Too.
I know.
Like, ha, I got you, bitch.
Glasses. Regal?
No.
Hint.
I have a feeling this is gonna give it away. I really hope it doesn't because it's such a good fucking clue, or good, such a good 3-word dance. But please don't give it away. Tracksuit.
John Laurinaitis.
No. Oh, thank God.
Paul Heyman?
No.
You already said Mabel, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracksuit. What?
Glasses, Royal, 5, and tracksuit being your hint.
Teddy Long?
No.
Jimmy King?
No. What? He's a fictional character.
So is every single wrestler that we watch.
Unfortunately.
Does no contest get another point tonight?
Buddy, I got fucking nothing. I'm willing to admit it.
I got nothing. That's the fuck you.
Oh, okay.
What?
I gave it to okay. Glasses, Royal, 5, and tracksuit. Okay. And your hint. Oh yeah, tracksuit. WWE Hall of Famer Drew Carey.
Oh, fuck off.
His trademark glasses. He was in the Royal Rumble. He entered at number 5, and he wore a tracksuit to the ring. Oh, that was good. This ain't even for you. This is for me.
This is why I wish I had that sound bar or that sound bite that was the booze. I could just hit it. Some bullshit right there.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Next 3 words are problem, child, motorcycle.
Undertaker.
Nope.
Tomko.
Nope.
Okay. Oscar.
No.
What? Oh, I was like,
Chuck
child.
Palumbo.
That's the only one. Yeah.
No.
Problem, child, motorcycle.
Steve Austin.
No.
Is it Magnum TA?
Closer. You're in the right era.
Jimmy Valiant.
No.
Who's in motorcycle? Stan Lane.
Nope.
Bobby Eaton.
Nope.
Kerry Von Erich.
Yes, sir.
Oof.
He was a prisoner in the movie Problem Child.
Oh.
And he was in that famous motorcycle accident. And then the hint was just going to be tornado because I don't like no contest winning. So.
Okay. So 3 words. Crowd. Snake. Meter.
Proud snake meter.
Yep.
The Miz.
Nope.
Crowd snake meter. Snake. Jake Roberts.
Nope.
All right, just so I can get it out of my head. There's like two people in my brain arguing. Say Jake Roberts. No, it's not Jake. Say it. No. And
17.
Oh, crowd meter. Snake 17. Oh, fuck me. Austin.
Nope.
Oh. Triple H.
Nope.
Undertaker.
Nope.
Kane.
Nope.
Kurt Angle.
Nope.
Randy
Chris Benoit.
Savage.
Nope. Nope.
Shane McMahon.
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
No contest?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's somebody at WrestleMania 17, isn't it?
No, it's Santino Marella.
Oh my God.
His first match was pulled from the crowd. Snake because Cobra, the meter, because the honkometer or whatever he used.
Yeah.
And then 17 because the alleged count of slaps that Jim Cornette gave him backstage at OVW was 17.
Was it really? I forgot about that. I forgot how many slaps it was.
Oh man! Once you said 17,
it was once, twice, back and forth in the face, and then another 15 times.
Yeah, because once you said 17, I just associated it with WrestleMania 17. I'm like, who was on the WrestleMania 17 card? Go, you know.
That was a good one.
That was good because I wouldn't have made that connection. All right, so the final scores for this week is going to be me with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Nick with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Shelby only got one this week, so that brings him to 48.
38.
Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, yeah, 38. I'm sorry. And no contest has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. So no contest catching up to you, Shelby. You gotta get on the ball here, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to give him away. Make sure no contest doesn't get him.
I know. You gotta drink something to stimulate your brain and everything.
Ooh, what might that be?
Oh man, I have just the stuff for you, man. It's available at one of our sponsors of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, repsports.com. They have a variety of different things that help stimulate the mind and stimulate the muscles and stimulate the energy and everything. They have the Broken Arrow pre-workout powder. They have the Raise energy drinks. They have the Raise on the go. And plus, once you're all hyped up on the energy, once you're, you'll have to be overtime in the gym, banging and clanging, working on the pythons and everything. They have the Hypersleep, bring you down to a nice good night's sleep and everything. And if you look in the description of this podcast, we're going to hook you up. The Three-Way Dance is going to hook you up with a sweet deal. You're going to get 4 packets of the Broken Arrow pre-workout, 2 packets of the Hypersleep, 2 packets of the Raise on the go. And if that wasn't enough, we're going to give you 4 cans of Raise energy drink, which helps with the mind, gives you some great natural energy, great flavors, all sugar-free. So, I mean, it's very hard to find sugar-free stuff out there right now, and Raise Energy is one of the good ones out there. We're going to give you 4 flavors. There are 4 top-selling flavors: sour gummy worm, voodoo, Baja lime, and a 4th flavor that I'm pretty sure...
Galaxy Burst! It's crystal meth in a can!
The yoga pants of energy drinks.
Okay. All right, well... the yoga pants one's pretty good, but Shelby, okay, you need to tone that down a little bit. Anyway,
sorry.
We're going to give you all of that for absolutely free. All we ask is that you use the checkout code ARTIST, ARTIST at checkout, and that you cover the shipping. I know what you're thinking. Motherfucker, you just said you're going to give it to me for free. It is going to be free, because if you get that package in the description down below, we're going to also give you a free $10 gift card to repsports.com, because you're going to get your package. You're going to love it. You're going to love the Raise Energy drink. You're going to want to come back to repsports.com and get more. And you can use that $10 gift card. Plus, you can use that checkout code again, artist, and save 15% on your purchase. So head on over to repsports.com. Try that pack there in the description down below. And then plus, you can come back, get yourself some t-shirts, some shorts, some hats, and stickers, all that good stuff here. So check out that, all that and more at repsports.com. So let's head into our review of day one. And let's address the elephant in the room here. Before the show went on, Roman Reigns got the Rona. So he is off the card here for tonight. So no Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. So Brock Lesnar was inserted into the Fatal 4-Way match, making it a Fatal 5-Way. And I know we usually don't review the pre-show, but just an interesting fact on the pre-show, Ridge Holland broke his nose, or Ricochet broke Ridge Holland's nose on the pre-show, I should say. But Sheamus still won the match in 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So, but the actual first match kicking off the show, the Usos defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the New Day of Kofi Kingston and King Woods. What do we think?
I wasn't expecting much from this because it's the Usos versus the New Day, but
Yeah.
it was a fun little tag team match.
It was a
good little opener.
Yeah, it was a great match. It's, all the reviews I've been seeing on day one thus far have been like these two can never put on a bad match, and everything like that, which is true. I've yet to see a bad match with these guys, but it's just like you have to get some other tag teams. I know Vince is very against tag team wrestling for whatever reason whatsoever. It's just that these two are good, but eventually it's going to wear off. The match can be, it was like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens when they were first on the main roster. They can have as many good matches as they want, but eventually we're going to get sick of it like we did.
Yep.
Actually,
one of my notes was this match has to be becoming the tag team version of Cena versus Orton. Even though I enjoyed it,
yeah. There was one moment in there that I was just like, what the fuck, Michael Cole? Kofi Kingston jumps off the top and grabs, I forgot which Uso, and turns it into a DDT. And Michael Cole's like, and plants him. And I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then he's like, oh, Kofi Kingston hit a DDT. I'm like, who the fuck would hit it? You dumb fuck. What is your problem? That's what annoyed me there. And again, just FYI, much like when me and Shelby reviewed War Games, I just sat back and enjoyed the pay-per-view. I didn't take notes on this shit. I didn't watch it again for notes. I couldn't sit through the show again to take notes. So I'm doing a lot of this from memory. But Jey Uso, Jimmy, again, a lot of false finishes, which I don't mind the false finishes, but I understand it's a protected finish. But I think Kingston should have kicked out of the 3D and they should have did another finish. But that's just me.
Yeah, yeah.
Shelby's really quiet over here. I'm curious to say I'm really curious about this match now.
I was expecting more of this. I was actually excited to see these two tag teams get in the ring, and there was a little bit of working in the beginning, but it eventually just turned into just hit each other with moves, false finishes every 3 seconds, and nothing really meant anything. And it fell short. It feels like every AEW and WWE tag team match there is right now, feels like they could have thrown the Young Bucks in here in either place. Feels like they could have thrown the fucking Best Friends in here in either place, Jungle Boy and
Lucha Bros.
Luchasaurus. Lucha Bros, it was just it's that tag team match. Just you see this tag team match every time you throw on one of these pay-per-views. I'm over it.
I did like the breakup by Woods, after the double Oos splash. I did like that break there. I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was a good break. But yeah, I actually, believe it or not, I see Shelby's point. And that let's just get some shit in. And everything,
yeah.
I kind of turning to Jim Cornette here a little bit, like fucking hit a roll up, and that's 1, 2, 3. That's it, you know.
Yeah, don't hit everybody with a million different moves, because then what are the rest of the guys going to do on the fucking show?
Exactly, you know, like I've said before, I'm okay with a good false finish, because a good false finish can get you really into the match, but like, especially like they've already done like 3 false finishes. I don't think a 3D should have kept them down.
No,
I think if they were already doing 3 or 4 false finishes, Kofi should have kicked out of the 3D. Oh my God, he kicked out of that. Fucking another double super kick. Fucking Woods tries to do a run-in, super kick to him. Kofi on his knees, one more double super kick. Boom, there's your finish.
I still really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I still enjoyed it. I just don't think that they should have. I don't think the 3D should have kept them down. Or
they've never used it before. Like, and all of a sudden, here's this new.
They acted like they'd been using it for a while on commentary. I was oh shit! I guess they've just been. Yeah, I guess they've just been using this, because it shocked me too. I was like, they're using the 3D now. I didn't mind it, but
yeah,
you know.
But I still thought a nice, decent opener. Got the crowd hot and everything, because the crowd was.
It definitely did. The crowd was definitely into it. I will say that, even if I didn't like it.
All right, and the next match on the card. And the Usos won at 17 minutes 5 seconds. Next match.
You never had times.
Well, I'm looking at Wikipedia. I got the match.
Oh, I see.
Drew McIntyre taking on Madcap Moss. And I'll tell you right now, this match went 9 minutes and 45 seconds. This match went about, I think, 8 minutes too long.
Yeah, I was going to say that there was no need for this match.
9.5 minutes too long, actually.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah.
But I think this is one of the matches that they had to put some time into, because Reigns was out. Or they could have pre-showed this match, and then, because
I've been reading SmackDown this match.
I have been reading news on day one all week about, you know, Brock Lesnar and, you know, Edge and Miz and such like that. But like, I cannot find any reason as to why they cut Zayn and Nakamura.
Yeah, I haven't found anything on that either. Because Zayn won that Battle Royal on SmackDown on Christmas Eve. And then it was like, you can challenge Nakamura at day one, and there's been nothing mentioned about it since.
Yeah. So, like I posted in our group chat, Vince did fuck us.
Good shit, pal.
But there was really nothing memorable about this match. And I have nothing against Riddick Moss or Madcap, whatever he's going by. I have nothing against McIntyre. I know Nick thinks otherwise of McIntyre. There was just really nothing memorable here. I mean, this was a foregone conclusion when McIntyre was booked in the match. I mean, the only other way that Madcap would have probably won, that if, you know, Corbin would have, you know, got involved more.
The problem with McIntyre, they're trying to make him... He's
fucking Scottish Sheamus. Fuck him.
They're trying to make him that same babyface that they did to Roman Reigns and Diesel. And it's just fucking killing him. He is not supposed to be a smiling, happy guy all the time. That's not his forte. That's not anybody's forte. I don't want to watch a guy like that. Why would I care about a guy like that?
But here's the thing, though, now, because they did a post-match injury thing there, which apparently he really is injured now. But that's the thing I believe Nick has always said, like, you know, when it comes to Drew McIntyre, and that is, how can we miss you if you're never gone? Well, now he's going to be gone.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good 6 months, because it's either that or he'll turn immediate.
I hope he comes back more gritty. Like, that's all. Like, I mean, if he's more gritty, maybe doesn't have the stupid sword. It's not smiling all the time.
It's the sword, the smiling, and the promos.
What happened to his badass coat? Didn't he used to have like a badass coat?
He did. He had a pretty cool coat.
What if he comes back as Disco Drew?
No.
He comes back. This is his bullshit music. Out of time, so say goodbye. Like, come back with that music. Doesn't talk. It has that great big get up, only with a hood this time.
I still say turn him heel.
You could do that too. You do that too. Give him the old music.
I can see that.
Take away the stupid sword.
I could see them pulling like a Sheamus with him when they come back. By which I mean, like, he runs to the ring, like runs off some heels, and we're like, yay, Drew McIntyre's back, and then he just claymores the fuck out of whoever's in the ring.
The babyface, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
And then Broken Dream starts playing.
I mean, I'll keep the original, the music he has now. I don't really care
No.
that much. I like that stuff, actually.
No.
It makes him sound more menacing.
It makes him sound
10 times
more like
menacing.
Scottish Sheamus.
Scottish Sheamus.
I would have much rather this match though to be Corbin and McIntyre than McIntyre.
Yeah.
It should have been even Corbin and Madcap versus McIntyre.
Yeah.
Hell, in all actuality, this should have been Zayn and Nakamura in all actuality, but whatever.
Good shit, pal.
Yeah. Next match on the card, RK Bro defending the Raw Tag Team titles against the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. And RK Bro is accompanied to the ring by the Migos.
How did they get this backwards?
What do you mean?
That honestly feels like they should have been with the Street Profits. Whatever were they with RK Bro?
I think for some reason or another, even though it wasn't explicitly said and it wasn't really displayed, like I think the Street Profits were in some wacky world, in like some sideways world, they were playing the heels.
See, I have it written. See, my
they
notes.
were working like heels.
I understand they weren't working like heels.
Oh, they were. They were.
Oh, they were.
Heels.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Like I was really confused. I was like, I was Street Profits heel, and then I was watching last night's Raw earlier today. I'm like, why are people cheering? Aren't they heel? And then like even because the Migos were like, what the fuck do you want, bro? I'm like, okay, but who the fuck are they? And then they come out with RK Bro, and I'm like, I'm hoping that the Migos turn on RK Bro because they should be with the Street Profits. It just fits both gimmicks. Migos want the smoke, Street Profits want the smoke, all these flashy outfits and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was waiting for the Migos to turn on RK Bro, which would then solidify the Street Profits as heels because they were working like heels. And then the Street Profits win the titles. RKO to Riddle, Orton takes off, and it went completely the other direction. Just anticlimactic and and the Migos just kind of fucked off.
I mean, they didn't.
They didn't even perform.
The Street Profits didn't really cheat. It was just like they were working in that corner, and they were clearly working in control. And it was just so weird because like Orton was getting the hot tag, and it's like what?
And the Street Profits, it was like crickets for them. They were just like whatever.
They got a bit of a pop on the way out, but I think during the match, people were just like, what the fuck?
That's like a pre-show pop. I just don't. Why book a music group as your special guest of a pay-per-view where their song is the theme song for the pay-per-view, and then you don't even book them to perform? You've already paid them to be there.
Well, they were doing this Bronament and everything, and they had to push it back for whatever reason. I would have pushed it back again and just took up the Street Profits and put in Alpha Academy.
Yeah, put in a heel
Alpha
tag
Academy
team.
was in the Bronament, and they lost. So I don't understand why the Alpha Academy is like. I just don't.
Like if they wanted to do this weird face versus face, but one of the faces are technically heels type of match, that's fine. That's fine. They could have did it with Mysterio. They could have did it with Street Fighter. That's fine. But I think for this pay-per-view match, I think it should have been RK Bro and Alpha Academy.
Yeah.
But even with the match as is, I mean the match was fine. The match itself was fine. Like I mean, not certainly wasn't any New Day Usos, but it was fine. But why with and the stupid like. My notes, I'm like, well, guess we know who wins now. I mean, with the Migos coming out, and then fuck the Birds are back. And then in response to the Migos, did these assholes really need a velvet rope? They used to play at bars in Ontario, Canada, which is true. couple years ago, they played at like 4 different bars in Kingston.
Damn.
I remember seeing the signs. I had gone to an Anvil show, and there's this great big thing for Swollen members, and then the Insane Clown Posse, and then the Migos. I'm like, who the fuck are they? And somebody's like, oh, there's some rap group from the States. I'm like, hey, yeah, but Swollen members and ICP are coming. Who gives a fuck about these clowns?
ICP.
Hey,
Magnus, how the fuck do they work?
So Nick, tell us how you really feel.
You know, I was kind of jazzed about the Street Profits being heel too, and now that I know they're not, it just makes me even sadder.
Shelby?
Migos is another term for an abandoned house that is used as a trap house for drugs to be made and sold.
Beautiful.
Okay, now about the match.
Oh, that's all I have. I mean, I have some other stuff, but I basically hung on it all. I feel like teaming with Riddle is, and I feel like you guys are going to scoff me a little bit, but below Randy Orton. I really do.
Wait. Speaking of Riddle, one quick thing. So Riddle was not actually supposed to be MSK's shaman.
Yeah. Oh,
it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Jeff Hardy.
Yep.
Wow.
To the point where he was even booked for the match tonight.
To go back to what Shelby said, like, you think Orton teaming with Riddle is beneath them. I don't think it's beneath them, because when you've been in the business as long as Randy Orton has and you've done practically everything, I mean, like, shit, it's like one of those things where, like, well, fuck, you need to do something.
Yeah, but he could be like putting somebody over. He should be featured in main event matches, not necessarily being there.
Okay, well then,
you say that, but he is putting Riddle over.
Well, let me pose this question: Would you Well, let me pose this question: Would you rather see him and Riddle defeat the Street Profits, or would you rather him be putting over Madcap Moss?
Neither.
Not Madcap Moss. Suspenders on Madcap. Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ, those got to be the worst thing to wrestle in. Did you see them flip off and hitting him in the back of the head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, wearing suspenders with a belt. I forgot to mention that.
Well, I think the suspenders were just for look. You know?
Yeah. Still.
But still, that's fucking retarded.
I mean, the suspenders didn't do very well because they just snapped off.
I mean, that's not really. You can't even really say it's a fashion statement, because it's not like fashion means shit anymore.
Yeah.
All right, an Arcade Bro defeat the Street Profits at 11 minutes and 15 seconds. And up next is
Bork.
Huh?
He made an appearance.
Oh.
The great one.
Yeah, you're talking about. Oh, The Rock did.
No, Bork. Bork
Laser.
Laser.
You said the great one did.
Yeah, Bork Laser.
But you said the great one. The great one's The Rock.
Yeah. Who?
The name of the guy.
Bork Laser.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I know. But the next match was WWE Hall of Famer taking on The Miz with Maurice. And one thing I want to point out here, like, did anybody notice any weird fucking camera angles in this match?
Oh my fucking God. Can they keep the camera in one spot for more than 5 fucking seconds?
No, that's my problem. They did.
I know. Well, did they?
Yeah.
Like, like Miz and Edge like went outside and like they made it look like that Maurice was gonna do something. So like Edge and Miz like roll back into the ring, and like the camera just like chills with Maurice, like we're just hanging out with her. Like, this is gonna be the view of the match now. I'm like, what the fuck is this camera view, man? Like, what the hell? You know, and then like after like 20 seconds, they finally like, oh yeah, shit. So they go back inside the ring, and I'm like, huh?
See, I noticed all the camera cuts in this, and it's funny because like I listen to a lot of Jim Cornette and Brian Last, and Brian Last is always harping on this, but I didn't notice it till this match, because maybe other than that spot, but I swear every other camera angle lasted 5 seconds before they flipped to something else. It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to see what's going on if you're changing the camera every 5 seconds? I just get distracted.
Oh yeah, and when was Bloodbath so taboo all of a sudden?
Yeah, that
Why
see,
why was the babyface commentator so happy that he poured blood on somebody?
No, it's not
I
blood. It's not a bloodbath. It's brood bath.
Oh, I missed that.
the whole thing, this whole angle, and again, the match was fine, and they built it up okay,
I have a problem with the match.
but
Yeah.
it felt 12 years too late. Like, why are we getting this in 2022 when we could have got it in 2020 or in 2010, and it would have made more sense? Mom Maurice and Mom Beth Phoenix and old ass Edge and Miz, who's barely even a star.
Here was my one problem with the match, and that was, I think Maurice does a distraction, and Miz hits the skull crushing finale. Edge kicks out. Okay, fine. Beth Phoenix makes a return, and then she fucking chases off Maurice. Okay, cool. Edge gets hit with a spear, and that's enough to keep him down.
Yep.
I think he should have kicked out of that.
Yep.
This didn't feel like a fucking blood, pun intended, but this didn't feel like a blood feud. This didn't feel like two guys that absolutely fucking hate each other.
It also didn't need
and
to
had
be
wrestling.
20 minutes long.
Well, no, but there should have been a lot more like intensity in that match. They should have been like at each other, beating the piss out of each other.
See, and I thought too they were working too slow. Edge seemed to be moving too safely for what, considering how safe of a worker the Miz is said to be. Edge seemed to be moving around too, like it just like if that match feels like if there was no camera, it could have easily been done at a house show. Like it just.
And that's another thing with Edge. Can he just pick one theme music and stick with it? Can we stop hearing both when he enters?
I like the Brood one. I like
it's
I
not
like
mixed
the Brood
properly.
one, but I like the Brood one, but I'm just saying, like, if he's gonna enter to the Brood music, stay with the Brood music. Don't go halfway down the aisle and then I have to hear "On This Day I See Clear." Pick one or the other, dude.
Or like, can he have Gangrel back?
Give him the Never Gonna Stop music back.
Rob Zombie wouldn't license that at this point.
Probably not.
There's no way.
Considering his last WWE appearance was just him in the ring talking, yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, that was my only problem with the match. I thought it was decent to watch. I just think Edge Miz should have kicked out of the spear, and then they should have did some other kind of wonky ass finish. But like, I don't like that Edge kicked out of the skull crushing finale, and then one spear takes him down.
You expected more for them for the Miz though, and that's the thing. Yet again, he's in a mixed tag feud with Edge and Luna Nakano, and fucking fuck. I kind of have a problem with this. Edge needs to retire again. I'm sorry.
Well, as long as they don't drag this feud out to WrestleMania, I'll be okay.
Oh, I can promise you
they probably will. Yeah.
No.
Because Edge and Miz will be in the Royal Rumble, and so will fucking Beth and the other one.
Mixed tag Hell in a Cell.
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
Then he'll get another #1 match of the year.
There is a Super Showdown coming up, isn't there?
I don't know. Maybe after WrestleMania, maybe.
No, I think
probably
before. Damn it.
All right, and the next match coming up here is Big Time Bex, the man, Becky Lynch, defending the Raw Women's Championship against Liv Morgan.
Match of the night.
Really?
Yeah, I like this.
I want to hear. You go first. I want to hear this.
I just wrote a lot of me yelling at Becky to beat the shit out of Liv. Tear that blonde bimbo apart, smack that smile off her face, kill her. Becky's gonna kill you. Liv's a good babyface though. She's really fired up, and honestly, I did not want to see her win this match at the beginning, but at the end, I think I would have been okay with it. I liked it.
Even with the botch finish?
Yeah, that was kind of that was sad.
botched.
That was sad that you could see like she tried to get the rope and she was just a little too far away. But I still think that they can come back from it because of how good that match was and how Liv had Becky for the first like fucking 3 or 4 minutes of the match.
But here's the only
They
problem
aren't
I
gonna
have.
come back from this because they've got Dewdrop booked in the fucking #1 contenders match.
But
Hell,
here's
it's
the
Dewdrop.
This is gonna get fucked up somewhere.
But here's the problem though. If you do another Becky Lynch Liv Morgan match, they can't Lacey Evans and Bayley this feud. By which I mean, you can't do 4 or 5 matches and have Becky go over every time.
Have Liv go
Liv
over.
has to win.
Yeah,
But
Liv has to win the next one.
Have Liv go over.
That's
But
what I'm
I
saying.
really don't see Liv winning this triple threat. I don't.
She doesn't have to win it now.
Belair.
She could win the Rumble.
I don't know if I
Give her
see
the Rumble.
that.
Give her WrestleMania.
Bayley's
don't.
winning the Rumble, dude.
Is she gonna be back by
No,
then?
Alexa
Yeah,
Bliss
she
is
is.
winning the Rumble.
No, Bayley.
No, it's gonna be Alexa Bliss. I hate to say it because I want it to be Bayley, but it's.
I
Gonna be
don't
Alexa
say this to you that often, Nick, but your opinion is wrong.
See, I think it's gonna be Alexa Bliss at this point.
Who the hell?
Way they're.
All right, who the hell are they gonna challenge? Will first.
If Bayley wins, then I could see like maybe not Hugger Bayley returning, but I could see like the persona, like the ding dong hello. I could see that as a face turn.
Yep.
So I could see her going after Charlotte.
Yep. For me though, if Alexa wins, it'll be going after Charlotte for sure. Considering it was Charlotte that destroyed Lily. We haven't seen Alexa since.
Yeah. I think with Bayley, she could go after either one.
It depends though, because I don't see Bayley going after Becky Lynch. I see her going after like a Bianca Belair or a Liv Morgan.
I mean, well, think about it though. Bayley, she's beaten Charlotte. She's beaten Sasha. Has she beaten Becky yet?
Well, but I just don't know that I see that because Becky.
I've heard Becky even had a match on the main roster.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm still going with Alexa Bliss on that.
I'm as much as I would love to see Lacey Evans come back and win it. I think it's going to be Bayley.
Going Liv Morgan. And I'm not feeling too confident about it now.
I'd be fine with Liv if it wasn't for the fact that Bayley and Alexa are both going to be in the picture. Like I can't. Lacey Evans too, for that matter. And it's a shame that what's going to happen, but maybe she'll just get a match cut from a show a la Zelina Vega and end up with a belt out of it. Oops.
But yeah, overall, I thought Becky and Liv. I don't know. It was just like another. It was a Raw match to me.
I see. I thought at first I was like, meh. But then by the end, I was like, you know what? This was pretty good. Certainly deserved the amount of time it got over Edge and Miz getting that much time.
Yeah.
I would have put it just behind Usos and Woods, or Usos and New Day. I mean, for match of the night. Match of the night is definitely the SmackDown Tag Titles for me. Although I will say, the next match I was actually quite fond of too.
And that next match being the main event, which I was pissed off about because I was just like, wait a minute, what happened to fucking Shinsuke and Zayn here?
I told you, it wasn't on Wikipedia.
You fucking asshole.
I know, right? I just...
You also tried to tell me that Brock Lesnar was living in BC, you jackass.
Okay. Wow. Rude. It's extreme.
The main event being Big E defending the WWE Championship against Seth, the new name, freaking Rollins. Well, not really new, but they've made it official now.
Yeah, that's his middle name.
Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, and the Cornhusker himself, Brock Lesnar.
Fucking Lord Blazer.
And this, believe it or not, was the shortest match of the night.
Yeah. At
8 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah.
It was a full sprint, and of course, one of my favorite spots had to happen: the spear through the timekeeper's barricade.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, here we go.
Yeah.
You know.
At least they like used it to kind of propel a storyline. I mean, half the time it just gets used in a match. And
when that happened, I was like, "There's no way they're actually going to do this and fuck everything up, are they?" And then 8 minutes and 24 seconds later, and
Well,
I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
People online have been saying like, okay, you know, Big E lost the title to Brock Lesnar, blah blah blah, but everybody's big problem with it is that Big E took the fall.
Yeah.
And I do think that is a problem. I think if anybody should have took the fall, it should have been Rollins or Owens.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter because we're now getting Lashley and Lesnar at the Rumble. So they're Kofi Kingston fucking Big E now.
Bork versus Booby.
Well, you know, I suspect with McIntyre out, I suspect Big E's gonna end up back on SmackDown as Sir Big E.
You think maybe Big E wins the men's this year?
Well, I don't know. I don't see.
He has been making some because we got Brock and Lashley now. So I let's say Roman doesn't do any fuckery at the Rumble. Okay, let's just say there's no fuckery, and they drag Lesnar and Lashley to Mania for like a second match. I'm sorry. So what if Big E wins the Rumble? He can't get against Brock, you know. So instead, he's like, "Fuck it, I'll take Reigns then."
See, the only problem I have with that is the fact that Brock mentioned Roman last night on Raw at the end. Kevin Patrick was like, "Oh, what do you think of Lashley's win?" And he says, "Tell Roman Reigns I'll see him on Friday."
You mean KPZ?
So I'm thinking that as much as I would like to see Big E win the men's, I'm thinking it's more likely he just, by royal decree of the king, Big E is now on SmackDown to become Sir Big E, and then they'll do a Bloodline versus New Day feud. That won't culminate at WrestleMania because Reigns will still face Lesnar after Lesnar loses due to Paul Heyman turning on Lesnar to give Lashley the win. Lesnar then enters at number 30 and wins the Royal Rumble to challenge Reigns. And Lashley gets fucking Goldberg.
If that Rumble starts with Lesnar as WWE champion and ends with him winning the fucking Rumble, I'm going to flip so much fucking shit. It's not even going to be funny.
They did Edge starting the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view years ago as world champion. He lost the Elimination Chamber and then ended up.
That's the Elimination Chamber.
And didn't Becky Lynch do the same thing?
At the Royal Rumble, yeah.
Yeah,
but she wasn't
number one.
She wasn't the champion going in, though.
No.
But Brock wouldn't be the champion going in. Brock would have lost the belt to Bobby Lashley.
No, yeah, but he would.
Heyman turned on Lashley.
But he would be WWE champion going into Royal Rumble. He would lose the match before the actual Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, but it's the same thing that Becky Lynch did because she lost the SmackDown.
No, she wasn't champion going in, fucker.
You're right.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. I'm right.
Because Asuka already beat her for it. That's right. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. That's what they're gonna do.
No.
I hate to say it, but that even if that final two is Brock and Johnny Knoxville, that would be amazing. Though.
F5 Johnny Knoxville through the ring.
But think about it. That would be amazing. Though,
through the damn ring.
If Johnny Knoxville and Brock Lesnar were the final two. But wait, and Knoxville, like Brock throws Knoxville or something, and all of a sudden Steve-O's there and catches him. Tosses him back in the ring, and then like Knoxville wins because Lesnar just fucking freaks out and barks over the top rope to get Steve-O, and Knoxville's like, "Oh shit, I actually won." They can still get to.
If
Reigns
they ran that idea,
Lesnar, Knoxville versus Lashley. Book.
if some writer went to Brock Lesnar and said, "Hey, here's the finish to the Rumble. Okay, you're gonna F5 Johnny Knoxville over, but they're gonna catch him, and then you're gonna jump over the top rope because you're excited, and then he's gonna jump back in and win." Brock Lesnar would fucking eat that writer.
And
Right
nobody
then and
would
there.
sue him or charge him.
They won't tell him until he's on his way out to the ring.
Oh yeah.
He'll flip
He'll
off
eat
the
whoever
crowd.
tells him.
He'll flip off the crowd again.
All right. So, what do we give on a scale of 1 to 10? What do we give day 1?
Nice little 7.
6.
It kept my attention. There was some good in there. You know, I think Drew McIntyre and Moss could have been the pre-show, and they could have put in Zayn and Nakamura. I do think some finishes were a little wonky. I 100% disagree that Brock Lesnar shouldn't have won. You know, people can argue that up and down all they want. I think Big E should have retained. If y'all want to go big, just say so. So with that, yeah, I'm gonna go 5.5.
Oof.
Just because I don't agree with Lesnar winning. Everybody can love their fucking face Cornhusker Brock Lesnar all they want. And that's fine. I mean, he's starting to show up on Raw more often, and that's good. But I don't agree that he should have won that 5-way match. I think it should have been Big E. Some of the matches were just, I understand they needed to fill time. You know, they're a little like I said, McIntyre and Moss just went about 9 minutes too long for me. There was really nothing to write home about, and everything else was just like, okay. I mean, it kept my attention, which was good. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5.5. All right, so that was day 1, and now we have something new here that we're gonna do first. But before we get to that, we got to talk about one of our sponsors. Our sponsor being HardToFindTV.com, where you can head on over and find that hard to find special TV show that you haven't seen in ages, and they'll slap it on a DVD for you, or even a Blu-ray, and they'll put it on there for a reasonable price. And if you head on over there and use the checkout code ARTIST and save 15% on your purchase, but just be warned, right now they are only accepting Amazon Pay, which is wonderful. If you have Amazon Pay, it's quite easy to use. So head on over there and use it. And if they don't, and for some reason they don't have what you're looking for, just ask them. Send them an email. They're very responsive to emails. Just say, hey, I'm looking for this show. They will do their best to find that show, put it on DVD for you, put it on Blu-ray. And also, if you're one of those people who are weird and like to read the subtitles while you watch a show, or if you're just hard of hearing.
Or if you live in a loud neighborhood.
Or if you live in a loud neighborhood. Yeah. They will slap subtitles on there in any language that you can think of. For again, a reasonable price, and they're great quality DVDs and Blu-rays and such like that. Again, if you use that checkout code ARTIST, that is going to save you 15% on your purchase. Just remember that they only accept Amazon Pay at the moment, so head on over to HardToFindTV.com and let them know that Artist from the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast sent you. So I came up with something that these two don't know what's going on. So it's kind of the idea that we've been working on, the promo thing.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh God. I hate that I came up with this.
So I have our names, plus I have who you're gonna be, and who you have to talk about, and what match written down here. So let me roll I got dice here. So I'm gonna roll a 6-sided dice here, and the first one's gonna be Shelby.
Yay!
Yeah. So Shelby, I'll give you a choice. I can either roll the dice and tell you who you're gonna be, or you can pick a number 1 through 12 and do it.
Roll the dice.
All right, you got a 3. So you're gonna be The Rock.
Oh,
but
it's kind of easy.
But he's gay.
Gay Rock.
All right.
God.
For your match and who you're going against, what your promo is going to be about. 8. You're The Rock, but he's gay, and you're going against Kelly Kelly. But if you beat her, she jerks you off.
Oh.
Ready? Go.
Hold on.
Okay.
God damn, I hate that I'm the first one. Take a little drink of water here. Finally, The Rock has come back to the three-way dance. And The Rock, tonight, has got to face the disgusting, despicable, ugly female in Kelly Kelly. And when I win, I will not feel pleasure while she jerks the people's strudel. I will not feel pleasure as she lays her hands upon my unit down below. And she will never. I don't know why I turned to Jericho there.
That was getting good. That was getting good.
All right, I can't bring it back together.
All right. Let's see here. All right.
Fuck.
Okay, that one's me. Okay, here we go. All right.
Are we doing one each? Is this how this works?
I don't know.
Let's just do one each for this week and see.
Yeah, see what the reaction is here.
Oh God. Okay, and I just rolled an 11. That's just Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going against 7. All right, I'm Bill Cosby. I'm going against Tyler Breeze in a Who's Prettier match. Well, you know something, Tyler Breeze. We're gonna have this match. And back in the 80s, the ladies used to think I was pretty, despite what you heard. There was never no pills or anything involved. It was always all about my Jello pudding pop, ma. And that. Okay. All right, and Nick, we're just gonna do Nick. So let me just roll Nick. Oh yeah, I forgot this part. Since it is 2 dice I'm rolling, there is a number 1. If you want to be brave and just take the number 1, which is quite difficult, you can, or I can just go ahead and roll them.
Roll.
He's smart, man.
Okay, you're Triple H, but he starts every sentence with, "I have a better idea."
What the fuck?
Okay, and you're going against 6. You're going against the ArtistV1 for ownership of the podcast.
Oh shit.
Go.
Wow, okay. I have a better idea. I have a better idea that the podcast should belong to me. I have a better idea, ArtistVersion1. I have a better idea for the podcast, the three-way dance. I have a better idea for the games. I have a better idea because I am the game. And I have a better idea for the games. I have a better idea that this cannot keep going. I have a better idea that Stephanie should run the company. I have a better idea that Vince should step down. I have a better idea that Shawn Michaels should grow his hair back out. I have a better idea that I should be Papa H again. I have a better idea that the ArtistV1 can suck a crack. I have a better idea that I don't even know what suck a crack means. Yeah, I can't. I'm done.
I think Nick wins. Is there a winner in this?
That was good.
We all win? I think we all win.
It's not really a game. It was just something I thought of would be fun.
I like that. We should do that. That's a better idea than what we originally thought. I like doing that one a week. One each a week. God damn.
I won't tell you what numbers they are, just to keep the surprise on. But number 1 was you were going to be, this is who you would have been. Number 1 was The Miz eating fried chicken while Chris Benoit watches you.
Really? You're gonna
Yeah.
watch me just as I eat this chicken? Okay, I don't like what you're doing with that weight belt. I don't like what you're doing. What are you doing? Look, I'm greasy. I'll cover myself in grease right now. I will cover myself in grease so you can't do what you did. No. What are you doing? Stop.
Another one was just an elderly Asian man, because that's one I've been doing lately. Like, oh, goddamn, bathroom customer only. If you don't come out here and order, I'm going to cook your goddamn pet. One was Jim Cornette, but he's a hardcore AEW fan.
Goddamn, motherfucker, AEW is best.
One was Kurt Angle, but he's drunk and hates milk.
I told you about how I told you about how I don't like milk.
And then another
I'm doing medalist.
Another one I had was Paul Bearer, but you're not allowed to say Undertaker or Kane.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When you did the Bill Cosby one, I heard a bit of Paul Bearer in there, actually.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another one. You're Steve Austin, but you're actually Fang McFrost. And then these were some of the matches you would go against. So one was a Paris Hilton and a titties in a thumbtack match.
Oh God.
Jeff Hardy and a Somas on a pole match.
Oh.
Cameron Grimes for the rights of Undisputed Era.
Oh God.
Chubbs in a wife beater on a pole match.
Oh.
Here was my favorite. Hopefully y'all get the joke. Please tell me y'all get this joke, okay?
All right.
Jay Uso in a King of the Road match. So yes, that was our new segment right there. Impromptu promo is what I'm calling that.
I like that. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that'd be something fun to do.
Yeah.
Since whose ass is it anyway didn't pass testing.
No.
So, and now we can actually get on if he has one. Do you have a wrestling fact of the week?
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's not like as fun as some of the others, but so Roderick Strong, Diamond Mine member Roderick Strong, he actually was trained by the same man that trained his father. Well, actually, his father helped, but the same man that trained his father being WWE Hall of Famer, the late great Jim Anvil Neidhart.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
All right, and before we get into our questions, which we don't have a lot of, but we got to give a shout out to our other sponsor here, the great people over at MoviesRUSA.net, and boy, do I fucking love me some MoviesRUSA.net. They recently just sent over for me to watch the entire series of the Drew Carey Show on Blu-ray, and it's phenomenal to watch. They just recently released Home Improvement, the complete series on Blu-ray. Amongst other things here, I mean the Chucky, the new TV show of Chucky, they released on Blu-ray, and you can get all these titles plus literal thousands of others on their website, moviesrusa.net. If you go over there and you use our checkout code 3-way, the word, not the number. If you use our checkout code 3-way, you're not going to save 15% like our other sponsors that we talked about earlier. I know it kind of sucks, right? You don't save 15% like you did earlier. You're going to save 50% on your purchase.
Oh my God.
50.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I mean, so you can go over there right now and you can get the complete series of the Drew Carey Show. Original price $79.99. You can get it for $40. $5 shipping. You spend over $50, you get free shipping. So head on over there. Use the checkout code 3-way at moviesrusa.net. Let them know that the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast sent you. Find that special title you've been looking for. Thank you for coughing during the promo. Oh God, I hate you. All right, so let's pull up the questions here. We don't have a lot, but we have some here. All right. Tony Dingle, what's your opinion on the Cody Rhodes situation? In your opinion, what should he do? Why isn't the crowd behind him?
The crowd isn't behind him because he's a fucking little fuck.
He's
He has the
unlikable.
most punchable face on that roster.
Yeah.
He's
He has
just,
the most punchable tattoo on that roster.
It's like Dan Lambert said, that Transformers tattoo on your neck. Like I think he needs to drop the TNT title, The Hook, and turn heel. And if he really wants to play up turning heel, he goes back on the Never Challenging for the AEW title and takes it from Hangman.
Hook doesn't need a belt yet, but I definitely do think Cody needs to turn heel, 100%.
The
Fans are
perfect
already
way to
booing him
turn
anyway.
heel. If he were to turn heel, though, the perfect way to do it would be to renege on that stipulation.
Yeah.
And then
Just challenge anyway.
Immediately challenge for the title after like a grueling match or something and take it. And even hold it hostage, like, oh, gotta go filming now. And then he just takes off for a bit, and everybody's like, oh, he's just left with the title and 20-minute
I think
promos.
he'd be a really good heel too.
Yeah, he would be.
He's been a good heel.
Yeah.
It's not like he's never done it.
Yeah. It's just been so long, I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Even when they were doing the stuff with the fucking Bullet Club. Bullet Club is fine. Like, that shit was great. I fucking loved it.
Fuck the revival.
Tony also wants to know, do you guys have pets?
No.
Yes, I have cat.
Really? You have a cat?
Yeah, not my cat.
Yeah, I was
I
just
was about to say, you seem more like a snake person than
a snake person.
I was gonna say, I picture you with like a Doberman or like some sort of big ass dog.
Or like a giant. I picture him with like a snake or like a fucking lizard.
I'd really like a falcon. That'd be sweet.
Yeah,
bird,
I want a
right?
big dog, but like I don't have a whole lot of yards, so, and I live in the city, so it just
yeah, it doesn't work.
Once I get out of the city again.
Unless you had one of those little dogs.
Just get in your car.
Some of them are all right.
Just get in your car and drive north, man.
Get in my truck and drive north.
There you go. Live on a fucking glacier.
I'll go to Brock Lesnar's place. I'm sure he's got enough property that he'll never find me anyway. He's too busy like being happy. He'll just see me out there and be like, hey buddy, how's it going?
This is normally a private land, but I suppose you can chill
But
there.
something's going on with me lately, and I'm just a happy guy.
He's happy, Lesnar.
Why is he happy? That scares me.
That's the next tag team right there. Happy Corbin and Happy Lesnar right there.
And then one day Lesnar just fucking snaps and tears his head off.
Then he just eats him.
Then he's Mad Lesnar.
Mad Lesnar.
Madcap.
Tony wants to know, what is the single greatest tag team to never win the tag team titles?
Wait, I thought it was specific, wasn't it?
Well, it says WWE title, so I'm assuming tag team.
Yeah, win the WWE titles, yeah.
The vaudeville.
But see, he doesn't specify that they had to work for WWE.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, fuck. I want to say rock and roll, but I think that's like, I don't even think that, not that I don't think that'd be close, but I feel like there's another tag team out there that I'm not thinking of. And I mean, I'm assuming that we're assuming the world tag team titles count as WWE titles, obviously.
The Mexicools.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna stick with the vaudevillains.
Fair enough.
I say the Mexicools.
Okay. When you were kids, did you bring your lunch in a brown bag, reusable lunchbox, or left to forage for food?
Reusable lunchbox, because we didn't have.
I was left to forage for food at lunchtime. They threw us out in the middle of a field with a pointy stick and said, "You hunt for it."
So you learned to hunt.
No, I used to be a bring the lunch to school type of person, but then I was just like, fuck this, and I just started buying lunch.
See, when I was in like primary school to like grade 8, we didn't have a cafeteria.
Yeah, see, neither did we.
What?
Yeah,
Had to bring.
yeah. I didn't get one until I went to high school in grade 9.
Yep.
Why didn't they have cafeterias? That sounds really fucking bizarre to me, being American.
I don't know.
We
I
ate
mean,
in
we
our
had like,
classrooms.
yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
have classrooms?
No, we did.
No,
we
we
ate
did.
in our
Oh.
classrooms.
But
We
we
didn't have
ate
a
in our
cafeteria.
classrooms. We brought
Yeah.
our lunch to our desk, and we ate at our desk, and then went out for recess.
Yeah, sometimes they'd have pizza days and hot dog days, and those were special. But yeah,
And they
for the
would be
most
in the
part.
kitchenette thing that was also the staff room.
Well, I mean, it depended on the school, I'm sure, because ours was just like in the main foyer, and sometimes they bring it to your classroom too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and the
Oh,
milk.
yeah.
Did you ever have the milk bags?
We
The
had
like
the
small bags.
no, it was the cartons.
Oh,
They
see,
brought
we had the
little
bags.
cartons around.
You had to like poke it in just right, or else the milk would all fucking shoot out the top and
That's
shit.
ridiculous.
Yeah, they were like, like the 1 liter or 2 liter milk bags or whatever. Just like shrink it down to like a little fucking milk drink size.
Like Capri Sun type deal.
Yeah, except for it's
Wow.
just like a bag. There's no like specific spot you're
You
supposed
two
to
are
poke.
tripping out over a milk bag. I'm still tripping out on like no cafeteria.
Yeah, no.
I'm still tripping out on that.
Even like in high school, I didn't really buy lunch very often. If I did, I was like leaving school to buy lunch because
Yeah,
cafeteria
me too.
suck.
Yeah. Somebody had a car, and we just would go to
Yeah.
McDonald's drive-through or something.
Yeah.
Come back, and we'd be like, "You got McDonald's?" And we're like, "We got a car." So, like,
You get all the
what's up?
kids begging you, "Hey, can you drive me uptown?" No.
No.
Fuck you, fucking loser kid. Get your own fucking vehicle or friends.
Yeah, basically. And then
All
their
right.
friends come up and like, "Oh, couldn't get the car today."
You get done telling one of your fucking so-called friends, "No, get your own fucking car, you fucking loser." And then you go to your friend with the car. "Yeah, let's go." You're like, "Oh, I don't have the car today." Like, fuck. I just told Jimmy that we had the car. Jason wants to know what's everyone's favorite John Candy movie?
Oh,
Canadian
fuck.
bacon.
Typical. Cool Runnings.
Typical. That's an easy
Planes,
one.
Trains, and Automobiles.
That's a good one.
There we go.
And also, do you think Shawn Michaels can wrestle again if he wanted to?
No.
Not after Saudi Arabia.
God, no.
I would have thought, like, yeah, he's still got it, but after that Saudi Arabia match, I'm like, please don't.
All his shit's high flying, and I think that's the problem. You know?
Dude
Like a
can
lot of his
barely
moves.
walk.
Yeah. Like, if he worked like a slower pace or like,
Started drinking again.
did some holes, started, well, I don't know if drinking would help.
Maybe got into them somas again there.
The Somas would probably do it. That would probably definitely do it.
WWE's mourning the loss of Shawn Michaels. That's the future headline right there if that were to happen.
Jeff Hardy's first.
Andrew wants to know who has the best fries.
Okay, so I mean that's very vague, but I'm gonna assume he means fast food.
The little chip wagon.
No, he means like
Oh.
which person in your neighborhood makes the best homemade fries. Go.
Well, okay, so
That
there's
would be
Jerry
me.
down the street, and then there's Jimmy across the road. There's
And then
Jack
there's Jeff
right next
at
door
the
to me.
corner.
There's Jeff. There's John.
And old little Shirley,
Why do
who's
all these people's
95.
names start with J?
Old little Shirley, who's 95. And she fires up this great big cast iron pan of oil. And
Oh, you can't forget.
they're the
Again,
perfect crispy all the time.
Again, I'm still stuck on all these people living around Shelby with the first name that starts with J. There's Jimmy,
Don't
there's
forget
Jeff,
Jimmy
there's
Jack.
John, there's Jimmy Jack. What the
With the
fuck?
glass eye.
Yeah. And then
Yes,
there's Grandpa Joe.
Yes, I'm assuming he means fast food, okay?
I mean, because then that got me thinking when, Nick said chip trucks, like, holy fuck. I think that's my answer.
The random chip wagon. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter which.
Well, there are certain ones.
Well-
There is like two specific styles.
Yeah, wedge cut, not so much, but you get straight cut, there you go.
Ooh, I don't know. Wedges can be good, especially from like
Depends.
chicken place.
Well, maybe, but
Yeah.
see, if we're
Those
talking
aren't really
chip
fries
truck,
though.
we're talking chip truck. It's them straight
Yeah.
cut ones,
Yeah.
just the
Yeah.
straight up French fries. Drive the
Yeah.
salt.
Me, I'd say Burger King.
Those are pretty good too.
Wendy's a close second, only because Wendy's is the only fast food fry that I've ever eaten that, like, once they get cold, they're still edible.
Yep.
You don't find that with McDonald's?
No.
Oh God, I don't eat McDonald's.
I haven't ate McDonald's in 5-6 years now, and I even know that you can't. Gross.
Yeah. And the final one here, Andrew wants to know, what's the best dipping sauce for chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggies.
I refuse to say that.
Peppercorn ranch dressing.
Because I'm not a fucking child.
Peppercorn ranch salad dressing, man. Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with a mix of ranch and fucking buffalo hot sauce.
Or Frank's Red Hot sauce is also fucking good.
Yeah, that's buffalo hot.
That's not Buffalo Hot at all.
They make a buffalo hot.
That's not Frank's Red
Yeah.
Hot sauce. Straight up Frank's Red Hot right there. Nice little cup of that.
I like just good old fashioned barbecue sauce.
Gravy is also good.
Oh,
I don't know if I've had gravy on chicken nuggies before.
stop saying that.
Don't say them fucking asshole. Nuggies. Who can fucking... The only nuggies that I do is like in 1997 when somebody got a buzz cut. You're like, nuggie.
You'll sit here and say that, but to play whose ass is it anyway is beneath you.
Well, I mean, I never said beneath me, but if you're gonna throw the word out there.
Well, I mean, you might as well have said it. All right, so that was our final question for this week there. Come on, guys. You guys are slacking on questions and shit.
It's all right. Don't offend them. We don't want to lose the ones that still watch.
Oh, somebody in the autograph group said we have a little bit of time to play with here, so before we go into vintage pick of the week. Somebody in the autograph groups that I go to, these are wrestling guys that I talk to and shit like that. These people know who Jim Cornette is and Bruce Pritchard and shit like that. He had nerve enough to say, like, oh, I went and checked out your podcast. It was like 2 hours. That was too long. I only listened to 20 minutes. I'm like, motherfucker, what?
Really?
Yeah.
Cornets, you're lucky if you get a 3-hour one anymore. Normally they're like 4-5 hours.
Well,
exactly.
Sometimes they're like an hour and a half. I find you usually stick between an hour and a half to 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've only had one episode go to like 2 hours and 50-something minutes. Like right now, we're at like a pretty good time. I thought we're going to be over.
Yeah, we're not even 2 hours yet.
Yeah, I thought impromptu promo was going to push us over, but it didn't.
What do you even talk about?
I could have probably kept going.
I can roll you another one if you want to do another one.
No, I'm good.
I could have kept going. I can do you another one. No, that's okay. No.
Save for next week.
Yeah.
I'll write down some other options. I got a notebook for it now. All right, so let's head into our vintage pick of the week, which is usually a match, a segment, a promo, whatever, something wrestling related we think you should go out and seek out and watch. So, Nick, hit us with your vintage pick of the week.
So it's from, I forget what episode of Raw it was in 2006. It was in the lead up to, I want to say, Vengeance, when it was Cena versus Sabu. Sabu does a triple jump leg drop off the rope, but he almost botches it and ends, like, it almost ends very, very badly for Sabu. Like, he does. So Cena's outside on the table, and Sabu, like, sets up the chair and then he jumps, but when he's on the rope, he does this, like, little teeter-totter thing.
Yeah, I remember that. It looked sick, though, since he didn't. It looked sick. I remember watching that, actually.
That table went, like, splat, but still.
I was about to say, that table imploded.
Yeah.
Like, Sabu was like, oh. Like.
Well, their ropes are different than most ropes, too, right?
Yeah.
Because they use actual ropes instead of cables.
Yeah.
So it reacts differently. So he probably just wasn't expecting it.
Like,
yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, well, mine is from April 28th, 1982, WCCW, King Kong Bundy versus the Spoiler. Then the reason why I added this was I was watching it earlier. Yeah, and it's funny, we were talking about camera angles earlier, but the commentator's like, wow, this is great camera work on this match. And the camera, when he says that, is literally pointed at fucking King Kong Bundy's hand, and all you can see is a blurry like vision of the back of his hand. It was the worst camera shot. Oh, it's fucking funny. He also tries to take off Spoiler's mask and almost gets it off too.
Who was
It's
the
just
spoiler?
like early heel. I don't know who the spoiler was.
Oh, let me rock a wiki, see if it
Yeah.
says that. Let me see. Oh, let's see. The spoiler.
Donald Dilbert Jardine.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
The Butcher,
that
Super
is.
Destroyer, Sonny Cooper. Yeah, he did a lot of lucha stuff by the looks of it.
He did good lucha things.
Good lucha things. He was
Lucha.
he did have some matches in the WWF as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like the Snake apparently.
And ironically, or coincidentally, not ironically, coincidentally, my vintage pick of the week features Sabu as well.
Oh.
WrestleMania 23 featured Team Extreme versus New Breed in a 8-man tag match. Well, that Tuesday on ECW, they had a rematch, and it was Extreme Rules, and that match was fucking awesome. If you can go out and find this match, it is awesome. It is Team Extreme, or Team ECW, ECW Original, whatever you want to call them, taking on the New Breed in a 4-on-4 Extreme Rules match, and the finish is just awesome. Elijah Burke hitting the Elijah Express on Sabu through a fucking table. Oh, God, it's such a good fucking match. I think even Shelby would probably like this one. That's how good it is.
Well, I might go check it out.
Brown's in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, Monty Brown's it. Yeah, it's
Marcus Corvon.
It's Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon, Kevin Thorne, and Matt Stryker versus RVD, Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, Sandman.
I like Elijah Burke too, but I liked him better as the Pope.
I think so did everybody.
Yeah. Elijah Burke never really got a whole lot of chance either.
The Pope, well, the Pope kind of got a chance, but then the Pope kind of got like the reverse of a monster heel, where like they just pushed him as a monster heel, and then he got a world title match, then they killed it, but they did that in a face type of way.
Yeah, the Pope also he had a longer run.
He had he won that whole Deuces Wild tournament in TNA, and got the world title match, and then he lost that world title match. Just kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I've been wanting to mention this on Vintage Pick of the Week for like a little while, but I don't know where it came from, but like every now and then, like old school wrestling clips, I think that's what it's called on Facebook, will pop up on my Facebook feed. And I saw a very interesting match. I never saw the match that Demolition lost the tag team titles to Andre and Haku. So that match actually popped up. So I'm gonna watch it. It was one of the most. You good? You got your little snacky snack there? You good?
Sorry.
All right. It was actually one of the most interesting tag matches because Andre and Haku were doing tags the whole time, but they worked over Axe the entire time and never once did Smash get into the match.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was on an episode of Superstars, and like, yeah, they win the tag titles and everything without Smash ever getting into the match. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah.
Here comes the Axe. Here comes the Smasher.
Oh, Demolition. Oh man, Demolition's such a good team. The greatest tag team of all time.
Suck it, New Day.
Well, yeah.
Brock Lesnar coming for the crown. That would be so good, though.
That would be amazing. Just have Brock Lesnar win everything. Brock Lesnar owns WWE.
I don't know. I don't know if after the pay-per-view after Royal Rumble they book fucking Brock Lesnar versus Becky Lynch. I think I'd be down.
Big time Brock.
I'm still looking forward to Bork Laser versus Booby Lashley.
Big time Brock.
Big time Brock. Or
Rocky 2 belts.
Rocky 2 belts. Oh God.
No, I still like Happy Corbin and Happy Lesnar as a tag team.
Happy Lesnar.
Happy Lesnar.
Just like when he does his jump to the ring, he's just smiling ear to ear now.
He throws out corn to the fucking fans and shit.
Hell yeah. Free food, bitches.
Yeah.
He's
Kind of like
covered
when
in
they
mud,
threw out
so-
the pancakes and shit. He just throws
Oh,
out corn.
God. Could you imagine actually lobbing corn at people? That would hurt.
That would hurt.
Just get a corn right in the eye. Ah! My eye.
There,
Brock
there,
Lesnar's
there
not
would go all of
responsible.
Brock Lesnar's fun. He'd be like, God damn it, I'm getting sued for fucking corn.
Then
This is why I don't like people. I try and be nice to you fuckers, and you're suing me over corn. I'm going back to hating all of you. On that note, there's the bell. So we all know what that means. That signifies the end of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. So be sure to leave your questions down in the comments down below and join us next week where we'll do something. I don't know. But now we have a new segment. We have impromptu promo. If you guys like that, and I'll write down some more ideas for that, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Is there a pay-per-view next week? No, there isn't.
No.
I thought we were doing the WoW one.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot I planned this ahead. Yeah, so next week we will be doing another classic pay-per-view review.
Oh, no. I still got to watch this?
Yep, you do.
Oh, fuck.
We will be reviewing the 2001 pay-per-view of Women of Wrestling Unleashed. So next week, you're going to get a twofer. You're going to get like impromptu promos, and you're going to get to see Shelby's head explode.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of me in existence.
So yeah, it's going to be great. You know? So yeah, until next time, guys, for Nick and Shelby, I'm the ArtistVersion1. And until then, be breezy.